She was born into a famous reality TV family, became a billionaire before she was 22, and changed what it meant to be a social media star. But behind the glamour, fancy cars, and perfect selfies, there's a more complicated story. One filled with pressure from being famous, rumors about plastic surgery, secret relationships, and questions about her billion-dollar fortune. This is the untold story of Kylie Jenner, the difficult rise and debated life of the world's youngest self-made billionaire. If she was ever self-made at all. Born into the spotlight, Kris Jenner was born on August 10, 1997, into a family that was already close to fame. Her father, Bruce Jenner, now known as Caitlyn Jenner, was an Olympic gold medal winner. Her mother, Kris Jenner, would later create one of the most powerful family brands in modern culture. But Kylie wasn't born a celebrity. She was turned into one. In 2007, when Kylie was just 9 years old, Keeping Up with the Kardashians first aired. The show launched her family into huge fame. Cameras followed every moment of her teenage years. Uncomfortable, emotional, and real. Millions watched her grow up, not in private like most kids, but watched closely by the whole world. Her childhood wasn't normal, and her teenage years wouldn't be normal either. Too young for love? Before Kylie was a beauty business owner or a billionaire, she was a teenager in one of Hollywood's most talked about and most argued about relationships. Rapper Tyga, who was 8 years older than her, first came into Kylie's world around her 17th birthday. By then, people were gossiping about a secret romance. Photos of the two together began to appear. But there was a big problem. Kylie was not yet old enough by law. Tyga had just broken up with model Blac Chyna, who was also close friends with Kylie's half-sister, Kim Kardashian. The drama divided people online. Kylie and Tyga denied they were dating, but when Kylie finally turned 18, they shared the relationship with everyone almost right away. People criticized the relationship, saying it was wrong and troubling. Others accused Tyga of using their age difference to his advantage. Even Nicki Minaj made a negative comment in her song lyrics. Their relationship lasted for years, full of fancy cars, matching outfits, and often breaking up. But just like that, it ended in 2017. No explanation, no clear ending. Tyga was out, and Travis Scott was in. The transformation that broke the internet. By the time she turned 16, Kylie's changes were surprising fans. Her face had changed. Fuller lips, a smaller nose, and a more grown-up look made fans wonder what was going on. She denied any plastic surgery at first, saying her makeup tricks, like drawing outside her lip line, caused the big change. But in 2015, she finally admitted she got temporary lip fillers. By then, the Kylie Lip Challenge had already become popular online, a dangerous trend where teens used shot glasses to get lips like Kylie's. The negative reaction was strong. Critics said she was pushing beauty goals that are impossible to reach for millions of young girls. Others accused her of being dishonest and making money from people's self-doubts. But Kylie wasn't bothered. Instead, she turned the complaints into a billion-dollar business. Kylie Cosmetics. Billions or a bluff? In 2015, Kylie started Kylie Cosmetics with one product, the lip kit. It sold out in less than a minute. The timing was perfect. Instagram was growing quickly. Advertising with popular social media users was taking off. And Kylie, she was the queen of both. Within a few years, Kylie Cosmetics was said to have made hundreds of millions of dollars. In 2019, Forbes named her the youngest self-made billionaire ever at just 21. But not everyone was happy for her. People argued against the self-made title, saying she came from a family with a lot of advantages, fame, and money. Then, in 2020, Forbes did something shocking. They took back her billionaire title. They claimed that Kylie and her team lied about how much money she made and gave them fake papers. It was a disaster for her public image. But for Kylie, it was just another day. She stayed silent, calm, almost as if she couldn't be affected. Secrets, surgery, and self-image. Behind the carefully planned Instagram page was a girl who was always being judged for how she looked. The world looked closely at her appearance every day. Her face, her body, her skin. Was it surgery? Filters? Photoshop? For years, Kylie said she had only gotten lip fillers, but the public didn't believe it. Surgeons and fans guessed she had everything from surgery on her chest and bottom to work on her jaw and eyes. People's obsession with Kylie's look became a big deal in our culture. It wasn't just about Kylie, it was about the perfect look she seemed to show, which is impossible to have. Even her sisters began to look more and more like her, or rather, the version of Kylie that was seen online. Yet Kylie never talked about the bigger problem, how it felt to live under a microscope, always being judged by the world. Stormy, secrecy, and silence. In 2017, Kylie disappeared from public view. No pictures from photographers, no Instagram posts, just silence. Then in February 2018, she shared the truth. She had been pregnant the whole time. Kylie gave birth to her daughter Stormy Webster, whose father is rapper Travis Scott, and posted an 11-minute video called To Our Daughter. It got over 100 million views in a few days. Fans praised her for keeping such a huge life event private. But critics said it was just another perfect example of managing her public image, controlling the story, and protecting her brand. Either way, Kylie had changed. She was now a mother, and she was ready to build something to be remembered for that was even bigger than before. Travis Scott and the Astroworld tragedy. Kylie and Travis Scott's relationship was like a roller coaster. Sometimes together, sometimes not. Sometimes public, then private. Yet Kylie stood by him through it all, until something terrible happened. In November 2021, the Astroworld Festival ended in tragedy. A crowd pushing forward led to 10 deaths and left hundreds of people hurt. As videos of the chaos and pain spread online, fans blamed people. Travis, the event planners, and yes, Kylie, who was at the event with Stormy. She was accused of posting uncaring Instagram stories during the event. She quickly deleted them, but the harm was done. Kylie later put out a statement saying neither she nor Travis knew how serious it was until after the show. But the negative reaction was very strong. Her silence, which once seemed powerful, now looked like she was avoiding the problem. Kylie's private jet controversy. In 2022, Kylie was in the middle of another argument, this time about the climate crisis. She posted a now famous, for the wrong reasons, photo of her and Travis standing between two private jets with the caption, "You want to take mine or yours?" The internet went crazy. Reports came out that Kylie had taken flights as short as 17 minutes, burning huge amounts of fuel while the rest of the world was being asked to save energy and lower their impact on the environment. She was immediately called a climate criminal. Memes made fun of her, politicians criticized her, and fans began to wonder if her super-rich lifestyle was even worth looking up to anymore. Kylie never replied to the criticism, but the damage to her image, especially with younger fans who care about the climate, could not be denied. The Kardashian machine. Kylie may have built her own business empire, but she was always part of something bigger, the Kardashian brand. Kris Jenner, her mother and manager, known by the nickname Momager, was the main planner behind their fame. From reality shows to businesses, everything was planned, practiced, and used to make money. Kylie was the youngest, but some say she became the most valuable. With her beauty business, huge influence, and power on social media, she was the future of the Kardashian family name. But being part of that machine meant something else. Always changing, controlling the story in the news, and secrecy. Very little was real, and almost everything was planned. Fake friendships and public fallouts. Kylie's personal life was not safe from drama either. Her closest friendship with Jordyn Woods ended in 2019 after Jordyn was accused of getting involved